Hello, I am back for another video for an energy check-in. I actually have been feeling like complete shit the last 2 weeks, so I'm wondering how everyone's Mercury Retrograde is going. I'm actually deciding whether or not I'm going to upload this video just because this is actually just a test run for me to see how my energy is and if I'm even going to be able to channel messages through the cards today. Okay, so let me tell you what I'm feeling. Again, although I did have 3 cups of coffee today, but regardless, there is a feeling in my heart chakra, in my chest, in my heart, and it feels very anxious. So, which is crazy. Well, not even crazy. This is completely not even a surprise. I was guided to light a red candle for this reading, and red to me is all about grounding energy, and I also was called to wear my carnelian necklace, which is another grounding chakra. And red is the color of your root chakra, so there might be a need to really ground ourselves. And I was also brought to bring this tiger's eye crystal, which is all about personal power, and it helps activate our root chakra, sacral chakra, and our solar plexus chakra, which is all about confidence, which is all about action, which is all about doing the things that we need to do to just get our shit together, and so that way we can better ourselves and progress forward in this 3D realm when it comes to stability, security, finances, our home life, and all of that. So maybe there's a lot of anxiety around that. Maybe you could be moving. Wow, I'm just feeling really anxious. So I don't know what's going on, but the energy is feeling really kind of overwhelmed, or maybe you're doing too many things right now, or taking on too many responsibilities. Listen, also please drink water. Oh my gosh. Right now, we are still in Mercury retrograde. So I don't know how it's been affecting you, but for me, I've been more agitated, easily irritable, angry. So if someone crosses my path or crosses a boundary of mine or just is disrupting my peace, I will cut you out so fast. That's where I'm at in this period of my life. And really, I've felt like a need to really disconnect from the things that aren't serving me, or just the things that are draining my energy, and just really evaluating what I want to put my energy towards. So yeah, the lower quality connections that I have with people aren't, I guess I don't know if that was a judgment, but I'm not spending that energy or spending that time, effort, energy, and sometimes money on people that aren't valuing me, or that doesn't reciprocate the energy that I put into those connections. And I don't know if it's a collective thing or if it's just me, but maybe right now, and it is Aquarius season, so it makes sense that we would be focusing on our independence and and a lot of these things are very rational for us, so we are spending a lot of time reflecting, self-evaluating what the heck it is that we need to feel fulfilled, and just what we need to do as individuals, not considering or taking the opinions or actions of other people personally, because this is a time period about us. What is it that we need to do to really succeed? What is it that we need to do to feel loved and fulfilled and nurtured? So yeah, also I'm getting this energy that the people around you might be causing you a lot of stress and anxiety. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on. When I was shuffling the deck, the 10 of Wands kept popping out multiple times, and this signifies that you're carrying burdens, and I don't know if they're burdens that belong to you. I don't know if you're just carrying a lot more or biting off more than you can chew, but again, these are things that are really draining you, weighing you down, holding you back, and this is why it's so important to get grounded and step into your personal power. If you are being a yes person and not saying no, to meet your needs, and or you're not saying no because you're a people pleaser, you have to put up those boundaries for yourself because you're taking on way too much. And I just feel like, again, Mercury retrograde is a time for us to slow down, and I really feel like you're going 100 miles per hour because I can just tell in the way that I'm speaking, and I just feel really rushed, and I feel like I'm running out of time, and then maybe that's the energy that you're picking up right now, and it's kind of a little bit like overwhelming. So it is okay to take a step back and just like, you don't need to carry it all. A lot of what you're carrying doesn't feel like it belongs to you. Oh my gosh, hold on. A lot of it just feels like unnecessary burdens and stress that you're carrying. Wow. Okay, so a lot of you might be seeing 444. We got the Four of Swords. I don't know. The Four of Swords. And the Four of Wands. One of them came out in reverse. I don't know which one, so I'm just going to feel up on the energies. You really need to take time to rest. You are feeling anxious. You're not giving yourself that same love that you're so freely giving others. I feel like you're not communicating your boundaries of like, hey, you know what, I can't take this on. I have a lot of other shit that I need to take care of. But it's just like, you want to help people so bad. I can see that. But again, like, if you keep putting out and giving and you're not getting that energy rejuvenated, you're not going to be able to give quality whatever it is you're giving. If you're working on a project, you're not going to be able to create that quality of work because you're fucking drained. And if you are stretching yourself out really thin between like hanging out with friends and like trying to maintain balance at work and balance in your social life and balance in your relationship, I just feel like you're not managing that right now, and it's draining you. So I'm feeling like maybe you are also experiencing that agitation or irritability because you're not giving yourself the time to rest. Please rest. Again, I just feel like, I feel like a squirrel almost. Like I'm constantly like very ADHD energy that I'm picking up on here. The Four of Wands, I feel like this was the one that was in reverse. There is something going on within your home. I feel that feels very destructive. Okay, I'm getting a lot of anxiety when I'm picking up on the energy of this card. It feels like there's a lot of anger that's happening within the house. There's a lot of feeling like okay. This is energy that feels very destructive. It feels mean. It feels like there's secrets. It feels like there's just things that are happening that's making you feel low, bad about yourself. It is affecting my heart chakra. So this is something, there's like a betrayal or like, some kind of truth came out, or like there isn't communication that's being open and honest. It just feels very disturbing. It feels disturbing, and it feels like a home that I would not want to be in. The Four of Wands is all about home and peace and harmony, marriage, and all that good shit. But in reverse, this means there's a disruption here, and I feel like it's between this might be a roommate situation, or maybe your marriage right now isn't doing so hot, and I think it's because you're not giving your time, like the independent solitude time away, to just really like, what do I need to make this feel better? Am I projecting my shit? Am I being authentic to myself? Am I being loyal to my values and morals? And I feel like you're just putting on this persona in front to be accepted, and whether that be with roommates or your partner or whatever, it's just like this disgenuine feeling. And it almost feels like this trapped energy. So, yeah. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. The King of Swords. Yeah, someone isn't being honest about something here. And the way that this person communicates isn't very, and if this is you, you're not communicating effectively. It just sounds, it's a cold energy, and it's harsh, and it's something right now is unbalanced in this connection, which is why it is so important for you to slow down and acknowledge what you need to do to make this situation peaceful, because you do need to rest. You're overworking yourself, which creates an inability to plan for the future. And just like, I get you might be in this like state of not knowing what to do next, or where you're going next, or what your next move is going to be, which is normal during retrograde. So it's just like, take the time to really just sit, and I will tell you again and over, take a step back, stop moving, just pause, rest, please. Like, this energy that I'm feeling is so chaotic, and it's not feeling good. So let's see, what is this? Okay, the Empress in reverse. What is going on? A couple of readings ago we had the Empress upright, and now it's in reverse, which means that we are lacking confidence. We are lacking the will to be patient. We just don't feel, I just feel like we're in this energy of like lost power, and I don't know if something occurred. Again, so Mercury retrograde will bring up a lot of emotions that you've repressed and now are resurfacing for you to heal and address, so that way that can be put in the past, and you don't need to be triggered by these things anymore. It is meant for healing. And yeah, it is really uncomfortable, because these are things that obviously we didn't want to feel in the past, and therefore like we put to the side. But during this time, we need to really be honest with ourselves about our behaviors, about our actions, about the way that we think, about the way that we treat people, because this is what's coming up for us. And if we have, I'm really feeling childhood trauma, abandonment issues, rejection, that is huge, that's coming up. And maybe this is the reason why with this King of Swords you feel like you can't openly communicate with people, or just like stand up for yourself, or stand up for your friends, or even just like be honest, or act with integrity, because you are so worried about what other people are thinking about you, or what they will say, or how they will perceive you. The Empress in reverse is someone who is not confident within themselves, and therefore will fall into the patterns of people pleasing and just acting not from a place of integrity, for the soul need to be accepted. And these are the things that need to be healed right now, I'm really feeling. So right now you might have been knocked down, and these are just tests from the universe. Like, how are you going to get yourself out of this? What are you going to do in order to heal this wound? Or are you going to keep pushing it aside and keep feeling like shit? Because this is meant to empower you. So, what else? Oh man. Oh my god, we have the Devil, the Eight of Swords, oh Lord, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so we have the Empress and the Emperor. So if you're dealing with a marriage, a partner, a connection, more than likely this person is a soulmate, or a divine counterpart, or just someone who is really here for soul lessons to help you evolve and ascend. However, oh my god, there is just like not an energetic match right now. Someone is not accepting it, because they're stuck in their ego. There's a lot of ego right now that's playing out in the cards. Someone is stuck on old behaviors, old thought processes, just like addictive behaviors, temptations. Again, that that pattern of repeating familiar behaviors because it's all we know and it's uncomfortable to do something different. So right now you're being asked to really learn to detach from these things that aren't serving you because this is just feeling very toxic to me. The Eight of Swords, oh my God, the Eight of Swords is all about keeping yourself stuck in situations that don't serve you. It's like you're stuck in this mental warfare, but it's like you're the one that's keeping yourself stuck. You have the ability and capability to move from this. Like you're choosing not to because it's just easier to play woe is me and make yourself a victim. And if that hurts your feelings, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Like you really need to stop playing the victim and take action because you don't have to be in this situation. I just feel like you have this energy of everyone, you want people to feel sorry for you because you're not in your power right now. And you're choosing not to communicate effectively. Like if you're having issues, if you need help, if you're not doing okay, you need to reach out to those who care about you and value you, and you need to really stop what you're doing and take a rest. Like reevaluate what the heck behaviors and actions that you're doing, because I feel like whatever you're doing, it's affecting you for one, and it's affecting the people around you and the person that you're being perceived as and the person who you are, I guess, being, because you lack that self-esteem and ability to stand up for yourself and to stand up for others, and like acting upon ego and need to be accepted. You're kind of being an asshole with this Emperor card. Like, hi Aries. But honestly, like seriously, there needs to be some changes. Again, this energy is chaotic, destructive, giving me anxiety. And it's just like, if you took a moment to just slow the heck down, you'd be able to realize how you're behaving is not aligning with your soul's truth. So I'm actually being called to stop it there, which whatever, I wanted to pull more cards, but I'm being told to stop. So hopefully that message helped, and hopefully I wasn't too like forward, but if I was, hopefully it helps you on your path. Yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.